Welcome back to Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new camera we're going to be using to record our beer reviews on YouTube. Decided with the advancement in technology, decided to go with 4K. This is the Panasonic VX870, records in 4K at 50 frames a second. That's 4 times the quality of 1080p HD. So let's get it open. Let's see what we get. Now we've decided to upgrade our camera for a couple of reasons. One, I'm a big kind of technology, I'm as much into technology as I'm into beer. There's a little look at the stats of this. So this is the body of the camera. There's a little look at the stats. There you go. So we have this to go over the lens. I'm not quite sure what that's for. Please put your comments in the comments box as to, I think this might block out a bit of sunlight, take away some of the shade maybe. We have a booklet. We have the HB to mini HD, USB, sorry, for the camera to be connected to the computer to take the files off. That's another, that looks like a power jack. I'm not sure what this is for. Slightly odd. Again, oh, that is for the microphone, to house the microphone. Battery. And charger. Actually that's a plug. Right, okay. And the HDMI port. Right, yeah, some of you might have noticed that the camera, the original camera, was blurred in, the one I'm using right now. So it's a bit of a death now. This is probably the last video I'm going to be recording with this 1080p camera that records at 50 frames a second HD. So we're upgrading it for 4K. I think 4K is going to be the future. I certainly want it for the channel. I want to give you the most quality that I can in the beer reviews. It's quite a large, it's a much larger body of, it's a much larger camcorder than the one I'm using at the moment. It's got quite a nice big lens. There's your power, SD card, battery goes in there. Yeah, and that's where you kind of put it on a tripod. Let's get it open because I think it's got a, no, it hasn't. There's the arm open. The viewfinder, there's a look at the viewfinder. Microphone, AV, mini HDMI and USB. Yeah, and that's just taking a quick look at the camera we're going to be using to film our beer reviews. As I said, the reason why I do this is, number one, I want to give as much quality as I can for you guys watching. Number two, I'm a bit of a technology buff as I am a beer buff. And number three, the camera we're using now was just breaking. The autofocus was breaking. It was causing me a lot of stress. I was having to do a lot more editing in the videos. And I'm a firm believer in progression. Our beer reviews, I think we were doing the first 1080p beer reviews on YouTube. I think we were doing the first HD video beer reviews on YouTube at 720p. Then we bumped up to 1080p. Now we're bumping up to 4K. So, as from this Friday, check out our brand new beer reviews in 4K. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a bit of raw footage. I might pour a beer out in 4K to see what it looks like. Thanks for watching. Put all your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.